Unbuckled event. I'm blowing my own pipe. Mann, she has published 9 books, including Anzac, which is an epic play, which is close to as perfection as I can find, and as near to Shakespeare as I can find. It was done at the where was it? Boston Globe here in LA in 1984. She's the main person in charge of Syntaxis Theater Company, and then she's written plays like Thuggin' and Natasha, which she took to different schools. And she also is an underrated poet. She wrote mentoring poems, which are poems for women, about 300 pages of that. And a recent book is called There Are No Enemies, which is a wonderful, wonderful book. Just the title itself, There Are No Enemies, should make you think. And she's doing radio interviews for that, and she's doing everywhere she can to publicize that. But she's going to do some poems here for us today, so please give it up for Mary Anita Mann, my second mother.
One poem that's in this book, but it was written a long time ago. You know, I find that the things that I think about now, I thought about when I was a kid. You just keep on going further into it. I don't know when this was written, but it was written a long time ago. But it's called The Second Coming. I guess I've been thinking about Yeats and thinking about our contemporary world, and I looked at it the other day and I thought, you know what, that's contemporary. The Second Coming. For 2,000 years we have waited for the stirring, the Second Coming. How will it appear? In a manger? In the rubble. The rubble of what? The rubble of our hatred. I cannot see anything. Can't you hear it? Listen. Babbling. Tongues. Listen. Speaking in tongues. Listen. Voices. It's language. It's voices. Everyone is speaking. Everyone. 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 Yes. Everyone. The language of the tongues. Words. I cannot see anything. Listen. You will hear it. Everyone is speaking. Everyone. Language is the second coming. Listen. Listen. Voices. Words of everyone. Language is the second coming. Dialogue. Words of everyone. A little bit longer, and I've been thinking a lot about money now and money and everything, and I wrote this a long time ago. No, do not count us among the robots that lunge through revolving doors and punch a lousy time card. This is not our Brahman that jumps to the clang and rattles utensils to the floor when a whole world hops in that split second of a mind unhooked temporarily to a swilling coffee stop. Do not judge our hearts in this democracy. We have excuses for stomping to this clanking minute minder that justify the elevator itch when an alarm goes off in a far-off corridor, when that self-sufficing globe of each establishment demands our very all. For what is left to slip between two swinging pendulums when the predetermined hours are sliced and sliced with that accuracy that could destroy us all. But do not judge our hearts in this democracy. Do not number us among those high tension wires that electrocute the fool who tries to touch them, who tries to reach the core of this unknown quantity called man, moving the robot of these United States like a snowball, like a windmilling snowball that could encompass the universe. But do not judge our hearts in this democracy. Our bodies buy the limousines our children move on wheels that grind out silver dollars to dazzle the moon man's eyes, while the TV dinners thrill us to the wonders of this seal as they pound and pound around us. But we hesitate sometimes. We hesitate. The God of our museum is not the God of love. So do not judge our hearts in this democracy. We are extended almost to the point of tempering the steel of man in this endurance test. One flame the more could break us. Yet, it's simple, really simple, to switch the gods around. That's all. To switch the gods around.
Yeah.